Welcome to bowl season here in the Coaching Carousel Dynasty. Today, we will take on Texas A&M in the ReliaQuest Bowl. Texas A&M, one of the best teams in the SEC this year. Maryland, one of the best teams in the Big Ten this year. 9-3 versus 10-3. This should be a very, very even matchup. We do have an award winner. Josiah Ducks won the Jet Award, which goes to the best returner in the country. He was our only award winner, our only All-American. And in the Big Ten Championship, Ohio State takes care of Wisconsin. They will be the number 1 seed in the playoffs. And looking at the playoff picture, this is what it looks like. Look at Houston, our former team. We were the offensive coordinator there. Lucas Coley has been tearing it up since we left. They are the number 4 seed. Ohio State will take that number 1 seed. And in the SEC, Texas will go on to the college football playoff as Texas A&M finished 4th in the conference overall. But look at this conference. Everybody was very good. Pretty much everybody finished over 500 also, including Missouri, went 8-4 and finished number 12 in the country. Justin Brigioni is going to be their quarterback. Now, he is not just a normal quarterback. He is the Maxwell winner this year. 37 touchdowns, only 5 interceptions. He is one of the best quarterbacks, possibly even going into the NFL draft if he chooses to enter. And he also scored 8 touchdowns on the ground. He's not the most mobile, but he can move a little bit. LJ Johnson Jr., 1,200-yard rusher, 12 touchdowns on the ground as well. And then they have an 1,000-yard rusher, and then they have also a 1,000-yard receiver, and then also a lot of guys that score the ball through the air. And then looking at their defense, not too bad here either. I mean, this is a very good football team, very well-rounded. So we will have our work cut out today. They also can force turnovers when they need them. So here we go. Let's get this game underway. The ReliaQuest Bowl in Southern Florida. Here is Draco Linston back to receive the opening kickoff. He takes to the right side, and you may be thinking, why is Draco Linston back there? Well, coming into this game, we are a bit banged up. Levante St. Brown is questionable with a high ankle sprain, but we will play him since it's the last game of the season. And then Josiah Ducks with a broken wrist. That will sideline him for this game. So here we go, playing against TAMU. As the first pass of the game is going to be across the middle. That's going to be caught by Johnny Russo, a gain of 8. Russo has had some hands issues this year. We'll see if he has any today. 3rd and 1. Quick throw to the right side. Looking for Russo again, but Shiv Keyshore can't complete it. It's 3 and out already for Maryland. So here's Brigioni here at quarterback. Play action fake. He's going to try this one deep. On the first play, it's Stewart. Stewart gets behind the defense. He even had help over the top. No problem. Touchdown. Evan Stewart scores 95 yards. And with that pass, Brigioni passes Johnny Manziel's touchdown record of 37 for Texas A&M. His 38th of the year. It's 7-0. So here's Ellis Holmes on the next drive, starting out with a nice run. It's a gain of 11 and a first down. Set up at about the 28, rolling to the right side. Keyshore, he's going to keep it. He makes a move inside, puts the ball on the ground. It's going to be picked up by Johnny Russo. That was close. I don't see how those even forced fumbles. I mean, that was not even a tackle that would have forced one. Here's Johnny Russo with the catch again. You see we're going to Johnny Russo a bit early, and a big reason why that is to get his confidence going. I can't have him dropping passes late. We get it now to a 3rd and 3. We're across the 50 now. Here running a man in motion, giving it off to Kenny Barlow, but he's going to lose 3. Remember, Josiah Ducks is hurt for this game, so we had to play Barlow. It's 4th and 6. We're going to allow him to go for it here. Keyshore throws it to the right side, and Johnny Russo drops it. We literally just said we've been getting him the ball early to get his confidence going, and he drops an easy first down catch. Here's LJ Johnson now getting going on the ground. He throws a stiff arm. That one will be about a gain of 20. Sean Gibson couldn't bring him down in the second level. And it's a first down. They're set up at about the 28. Here's Brigioni rolling to left side. A wide open Marshall inside the 5. It's a gain of 22. His first catch of the game. Brigioni now in the pocket. Throwing to the right side. The corner of the end zone. It's Evan Stewart again. His second touchdown of the day. And wow, what a start for Texas A&M. A big fourth down stop off of the Johnny Russo drop. And then Evan Stewart's open. It's 14-0. So about a minute and a half to go. Here's a throw to the right side. That's Johnny Russo. He has that one for a gain of 8. Play action fake. Throwing to the right side. It's Jace Washington. You can see we're getting the ball to everybody but Levante St. Brown. Now, Levante St. Brown is shaken up. Remember, coming into this game, he does not have that 98 speed he's used to having. So we have to use him in other ways. Here's Johnny Russo throwing to the right side. Or Keyshore throwing it. That's caught by Russo for another first down. Play action fake. Keyshore under pressure. And the pressure gets to him. He's going to be shaken up on this play. That was a third down. It's going to be 4th and 10. We're going to just bring in the field goal unit. Stringer from about 50 yards out. Knocks it right through the middle. So 14-3 game now. Is Texas A&M 2 for 2 so far on their first 2 drives. Here's Brigioni throwing to the right side. That one will be completed. And Texas A&M doing a really, really good job moving the ball today. As here's a carry this time. This is L.J. Johnson Jr. to left side. 14 yards and a first down for him. At about the 12 now, Brigioni hands off. Johnson Jr. again. Touchdown. 3 for 3 for Texas A&M. And the Walker Award winner, leading them to 3 straight scoring drives. This is going to be a tough game for 4 quarters. Let's start the next drive. A quick throw across the middle, and Jace Washington gets up the field, tackled at about the 36. A gain of 35 yards. As now we get it across the 50. Here's a handoff. Ellis Holmes, who picks up a first down carry for him. Gain of 9. So now set up at about the 12-yard line. Quick throw across the middle. It's Levante St. Brown. He makes an appearance today. 12 yards out. It's a touchdown and the first score of the game. We know he's got that high ankle sprain. Fighting through it today, bringing it back to an 11-point lead. But here's Texas A&M. They're tough to stop. Here's a quick throw across the middle, wide open. Yul Keith Brown. It's tough to guard everybody. It's a first down throw. Inside of a minute to go at about the 17-yard line. Brigioni throws to the left side. This one's caught by Stewart. So close to his 3rd score of the game. He's got 3 for 115. Now a 2nd and goal. Quick throw. It's caught. Caleb Olson, they make it look so easy. Even the fullbacks getting involved. Brigioni has as many touchdowns as he has incompletions. Here's Ellis Holmes now with about 30 seconds to go, trying to get us at least in a field goal range. We have all 3 timeouts, 11 yards with that carry. Shiv Keyshore now, play action fake in the pocket, throws across the middle. This one's off the hands of Yarbrough and intercepted by the safety. Take another look. Clancy Yarbrough had this in his hands. He gets hit. The ball stays in the air, and it's a clean interception by Anderson. Wow. What a way to end this half. And now Texas A&M has a chance to score another touchdown here. They have 1 timeout remaining. We start at the 28 now. Brigioni throws left side. Wide open, Evan Stewart. It's a touchdown. 28 yards. 35-10 going into halftime. And Texas A&M is pouring it on. So to add insult to injury, they start out the second half with the rock as well. Here's a handoff, this time to Moss. A big-time block out there by 10. And Le'Veon Moss picks up a gain of 11. At the 45 now, Moss remains in the game. Here's a throw to the right side. It's Marshall. He puts the ball on the ground. It's picked up by Draco Linston. Sean Gibson forces it, and Linston picks it up for the scoop and score. We needed a huge play, and Sean Gibson comes up big. And that's the way to get this team going, hopefully in the second half. And now Texas A&M allowed a score right there on D, and now 35-17 doesn't look too bad if we come up with a couple of stops. And there is Brigioni, 8 touchdowns on the ground. He's not getting around Cam James on that one. 3rd and long, Brigioni this time throws across his body. This one's knocked out of the hands of his receiver. Good play defensively. And now here we go into the 3rd quarter. Do we start a comeback here? Here's a quick throw. Nico Astro across the middle. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for him. His first catch of the evening is now we're inside the red zone. Trips to the right side. Keyshore throws left. He's got Russo, who drops another first down. It's 4th and 6. That's 2 drops that would have been first downs here in this game by Johnny Russo. Here's Keyshore. Rolling to the right side, trying to buy some time, throws across the middle, and he just overthrows Ellis Holmes, who was wide open. A perfect throw. That one scores. And instead, we turn the ball over in the red zone. You got to go back to Johnny Russo dropping these passes. We wouldn't even have had to throw that ball. But here we are back on defense. Maryland, Cam James making plays in the backfield. 3rd and 14 for Texas A&M. Brigioni. He throws to the right side, over the middle. Kenny Barlow right there. Kenny Barlow playing both sides of the football today. We come up with a stop. Quick throw to start the next drive. It's Johnny Russo who has it. We had to keep going back to him. He's one of our more dynamic receivers on the squad. As now we start the 4th quarter. Here we go. Down by what? A few scores. Here's a throw to Brody Godfrey. We are going into the depths of our receiving core. As we get into a 4th and 3, actually, Keyshore throws across the middle. That one intercepted. And this time looking for Yarbrough, but on a 4th and 3 had nobody to throw it to. Take another look. We had it look like Ellis Holmes out of the backfield, but there's a defender right there. He would have sniffed that out right away. Nobody else was even close to being open. The pressure was in his face right away. We had no choice to throw that football. So now Texas A&M back on the field. They have not been able to move the ball at all. Here's a quick throw. Dimitri Johnson. Almost an interception by him. And we do get another stop. So we are staying in this game, but we'll see if we can convert into touchdowns. As here's Kenny Barlow, handoff up the middle. That one will be about a gain of 7 and a first down for him. Now 2.5 minutes to go. Keyshore in the pocket, throws to the right side, looking for Jace Washington. It looks like he got a little bit too much air under that one, but no deflection. Gain of 25 for Washington. Keyshore rolling to the right side, trying to buy some time, throws at the last second. It's caught. Levante St. Brown. It's a touchdown. He's in. And Maryland needs a 2-point conversion to make it a 10-point game. What a pinpoint throw. What a dime as we go forward here. Here's Keyshore throwing wide open. Levante again. Down by 10. We fast forward under 2 minutes to go. We do get the ball back. Texas A&M has not been able to move the ball at all in the second half. Here's a quick throw, and that one's Levante St. Brown. Off-schedule throws are doing it here late. As now we're across the 50. Keyshore throws across the middle. That's Godfrey again. His second catch of the game. That one's 20 yards. Is now a couple of penalties and a couple of sacks bring us back to a 3rd and 23. Texas A&M only rushes 2. Here is Gunnar McQuaid in the game. He throws across the middle. That one's caught by Jace Washington. Inside the 5, but only 11 seconds to go. Hurry up and snap. McQuaid out of the pocket, throws, and that's Washington again. Touchdown, 3 yards out. But now we have to go for the onside kick. The kick is recovered. And look who it is. It's Evan Stewart, who scored 3 touchdowns today. And just a little too late. A couple of dropped first downs. A couple of interceptions, which I don't think the interceptions would have really mattered, especially with those dropped first downs. But we end up coming up just short. Texas A&M defeats us 35-32, giving us our 4th loss of the season. But remember, this is a team that won 2 games all of last year. We go 9-4 in our first year as a head coach here at Maryland. Jace Washington had a great game. I think we could have been a lot better if Levante St. Brown wasn't shaken up. I would bet his speed went down to like 87 or so. Like he was not moving like he usually would. So I couldn't stretch the field with him. I couldn't go deep at all. And then our defense, this has been the story all season long. We have not gotten pressure on the quarterback. We have not forced turnovers. Hopefully going into recruiting, we can add a piece or two to add to that, and we'll see what happens. But Evan Stewart, 3 touchdowns today. He was amazing. Brigioni, a Doak Walker Award winner for a reason. And that will conclude our season 4 here in the Coaching Carousel Dynasty. And I would say we're probably going to stick around. Obviously, only 1 year as a head coach. That just does not happen where you leave right away. But I'm looking forward to seeing, what we bring in with recruiting, with just improvements overall. We will be using the Dynasty tools, so there is a chance that, some guys could train and not even get better, or could get worse, or get like 10 times better. That's all a possibility. Hopefully our defensive front gets a lot better, because I had a big issue with getting pressure on the quarterback. Well, we have some good news. I haven't highlighted recruiting too much this year, but we get the number 1 player out of Maryland, who was Paul Parsons. He gets after the quarterback. I'm looking forward to getting him at the pass rusher, the edge rusher position. And then we have some competition at quarterback in Steven Davis, 77 overall. He comes in with 89 throw power. That would be the highest on the squad. 83 throw accuracy, which is actually really, really good. He's not as mobile as Shiv Kishore, but this is a guy to look out for. He can definitely sling the rock a lot, and he will have a chance to compete right away. We do have a couple of other commits, but nobody really noteworthy. I'd say that Jared Carter, who we highlighted earlier in the year, he's a decent cornerback, but I think we're definitely going to have to do a little more in recruiting going into the offseason. But the rest of our board isn't really that good. And, I mean, granted, we are at Maryland, so we're not going to get the best recruits, but we'll see what happens going into the offseason. But a good first season here at Maryland. We end up 9-4. And we'll see what happens in the offseason. Hit subscribe. Hit that like button. Stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
I like getting money. I got time to get it. Target on me, so my car's a tenant. Dancing with the devil, I don't bargain with it. Bobbing in the dash, and the stick is with it. And I hit the 4-5 on the west side. But I'm from the east side. This how we slide. This how we ride. Yeah, this how we ride.